In order to use Poll Everywhere, the first thing you have to do is to create an account. So you go up here and you would click on Sign Up. It's a pretty standard sign up process. I've already done that, so I'm going to go ahead and click on Login. The poll questions in Poll Everywhere are called activities. So what we need to do if we want to create one is to click on this plus activity button. All right, so you see a number of options up there on the top. Multiple choice, word cloud, Q&A, clickable image, survey, open-ended competition. If you click on more, you can get all sorts of things like emotional scale, presentation feedback, which I find very useful, and icebreaker, upvote. All of these things are sort of preset things. But if you create any of these up on the top, it's going to create a single question survey, a single question poll. And that's not usually what I want. Usually what I want is to ask a number of questions in a single poll that a student will sort of answer one, scroll through, and go to the next one and then to the next one. And to do that, you have to click on Survey. So if I click on Survey, if you notice, I can add more questions. So I'm going to call this Test. The first thing is I will use a multiple choice first. Favorite chili, Skyline, Gold Star. I'll add an option to put actually good Cincinnati chili in at Camp Washington. Okay, so that's done. I'm done with that question. So now I'm going to add another question. This time I'm going to do a word cloud. I'm going to say, what do you think of when you think of the libraries? Right, and then I will add another question after that. Let's do a open-ended text, and then I'm done now. So then I click on Create. So, and now we see it here. So if I was then gonna, so you would create this ahead of time, and then you would come here before your class started, and you would click up here on Activate. So that's going to turn it on. If you notice, it generated a QR code. So now students can either scan this QR code or they can join by web by going to this link. I'm going to go ahead and select this link, copy it, and then I'm going to click on Present. If you notice, everything gets a little bit bigger. So now I'm going to go to another browser account, and I'm going to go to here. And I'll click on Start the Survey. So now I'm going to select my favorite chili, Camp Washington. Now I click on Next. What do you think of when I think of the libraries? Computers. Well, if I spelled it right, it'd be good. Computers. And then I click on Submit. And then I click on Next. And then Citation. I click on Submit. I click on Finish. And then if we notice, if we go back to here, we now have it tells us that one survey is completed. And usually what you do is you wait on the screen until everybody's done it. So it'll be like 20 or whatever. And then you click down here and you go and you start scrolling through the results and you can discuss them with the class. If you have any questions about Poll Everywhere or any other aspect of technology and information literacy instruction, please don't hesitate to contact me.